Hi, Mike Stoll, Director of the Inland Empire Center for Entrepreneurship, Professor of Entrepreneurship, and Interim Director of the new School of Entrepreneurship at California State University, San Bernardino. In fact, the only California State University, actually the only university in the state of California that has a School of Entrepreneurship. I'm going to share with you today a little bit about what entrepreneurship is. Entrepreneurship, the way we define it, is about pursuing opportunities without regard to the resources you have. And those opportunities can be anywhere in anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be a business. It can be a nonprofit. It could be a project within a larger organization. It's about innovation. It's about doing new things, doing things differently, being creative, pushing things forward, pushing the boundaries, thinking out of the box, doing all those crazy things. It's about a mindset more than anything. We teach entrepreneurship as, yeah, you can go start a business, but you can do a lot of different things as an entrepreneur. And the entrepreneurial mindset, we think, is what differentiates people. So entrepreneurship, yeah, it's about starting a business, but it's actually about more than starting a business. It's about doing entrepreneurial things in everything you do. There's lots of career options. As I mentioned before, you don't necessarily have to start a for-profit business. You can be an entrepreneur in the nonprofit sector, what we call social entrepreneurs. You could be somebody who's an intrapreneur, somebody who goes into larger organizations and does entrepreneurial things. Myself and the team at work in the Inland Empire Center for Entrepreneurship here at California State University, San Bernardino, we're entrepreneurs, but technically you'd probably call us intrapreneurs because we don't own Cal State San Bernardino. We don't own the Center for Entrepreneurship. It isn't our business, but we treat it like it's our business. We think like an owner. That's the mantra of our program, thinking like an owner. We think like an owner and we do entrepreneurial things. And so I've been at Cal State San Bernardino 18 years, and I was an entrepreneur before I got to Cal State San Bernardino, and I'm not doing anything any differently at Cal State than I did before I got there. I'm still an entrepreneur, but I'm just an intrapreneur. So you can do things intrapreneur. A lot of our students that have been through the program have gone out to become consultants to help people launch businesses because they know the process. They know what it takes to create something new. They know the creativity, the innovation, the business plan, the business models, the lean startup. They know all these things. So they can go out and actually help people launch businesses or be a consultant to businesses. A lot of our students have ended up as small business managers, operations managers, marketing directors. We even have some students have gone into the public sector and they're doing what we call public sector entrepreneurship. They're innovators in the public sector. Hey, our government needs innovation more than ever. So there's all these great opportunities that what you can do with an entrepreneurship degree. And I always tell students, the one thing it definitely will do is it will make you stand out. Entrepreneurship students understand the whole of the business. If you're an entrepreneur, you have to understand every aspect of your business. And our students understand the holistic approach to business. They understand marketing and how it applies. They understand finance and accounting. They understand all this comes together to build a business. And that's the value that you have going into the job market, is that you're a holistic student. You're not just focused on one particular area, but you understand the whole and how everything works. You could be an Eric Simmons who starts his own construction company and grows it to be a very successful. You can be Maritza Gomez who starts her own printing and custom companies. You could be Maria Tu Brown who has started her own organic spa and salon. There's all these different pathways on how you can start a business or be an entrepreneur. You can be Henry who went to work for one of our California legislators as the legislative aide that was developing policy for entrepreneurs. How can we help businesses grow in the state of California? There's all these opportunities. And you know what? Here's the thing. Employers are looking for people who are thinking like an owner. They want you to be able to help them grow their business. They want creative problem solvers that understand the bigger picture of the business. That's you if you're an entrepreneurship student. That's what we teach. That's the real value of the entrepreneurship degree. So what does entrepreneurship look like at Cal State San Bernardino? As a top 35 globally recognized entrepreneurship program, according to CSUSB, there's a reason why we're top 35, because we're highly experiential. We have multiple programs. We've created an ecosystem at Cal State San Bernardino to help students really get the most out of their education. And if they want to be an entrepreneur and start a business, they can do it while they're here at Cal State San Bernardino. So we have multiple academic programs. So you can do the bachelor's, and the concentration in entrepreneurship here in the Jack H. Brown College of Business and Public Administration. You can do a minor. You can do our liberal studies program. You can do, if you're a student and you have an interest in the arts, you can do the arts and entrepreneurship minor or the arts and entrepreneurship certificate. There's all these options. The bottom line is it's based on experiential learning, and it's taught by faculty that we like to call them battle-tested leaders, because every one of our faculty has experience as an entrepreneur. So you've got this really great ecosystem of a great experiential academic program, a cutting-edge academic program. Heck, we're the only academic program in the United States that we can find that actually has students take a custom class called Improvisational Mind. It's a partnership with Theater Arts where we teach you how to think on your feet, interact with people, and really get outside yourself to bring the most out of your experience. We're doing all these really cool things in the entrepreneurship program, plus we're providing the ecosystem elements. So when you're a student here, you can participate in the fast pitch competition. You can start your business in our accelerator program. You can be a part of the living learning community on campus, where you live on campus and are part of a group that is focusing on entrepreneurship. We have a full-time faculty member who's what we call our entrepreneur in residence. He's a seasoned entrepreneur, an angel investor, and all he does is teach entrepreneurship, and the other half of his time, he mentors our student startups. How do they get off the ground? How do they build a team? All those things. And we have all these activities: lunch with an entrepreneur, dinner with an entrepreneur, CSUSB Innovation Challenge, Own It workshops. We're doing tons of stuff. You have to dig in deep into our website, entre.csusb.edu, to learn more about all the really cool things that we're doing in entrepreneurship at CSUSB that makes us a top 35 globally recognized entrepreneurship program. We're the only program within the Jack H. Brown College that has that global recognition. And quite honestly, we're waiting for students like you that are passionate, that are interested, to come and work with passionate people like us. We're super excited. All we think about is entrepreneurship, and we love working with the students and helping students realize their dreams of following an entrepreneurial path, whether that's a startup, whether that's to be an intrapreneur, whether that's to be a social entrepreneur, whether that's to be a public sector entrepreneur. The entrepreneurship concentration opens the doors and gives you the keys to kind of pursue your passion and realize your dreams.